Hello everybody, my name is Orianna Joy. Today I'm going to show you how I write my music. My name is Orianna Joy and these are my musical adventures. So for me personally, every single song that I write, it starts with a melody or a lyric or a concept that I just cannot get out of my head. It gets stuck there and it's just like, okay, we have to get this out. And so in being this amazing creative that I am, I'm just like, okay, we're going to write a song. So sometimes that means I'm sitting down at the piano. Sometimes that means I'm sitting down at my keyboard writing lyrics or writing the lyrics on the couch with my journal. But at any point, so my creative process, though, kind of letting these raw emotions and really big themes and ideas that I have in my head out. The goal is to get them out of me and onto paper, onto a keyboard, into a DAW, and out into the world. I want to express myself and share what I got going on in my head. So in order to do that, I do about 4 different things. First of all, I start off with chord progression. I personally love finding different ways to move on the piano. And sometimes it starts off with melody, but most of the time I start off with chord progression. And most of the time that chord progression is some sort of bass line or something. It's just like, I like the way this sounds. I like the way this moves. Let's go about it that way. Next, I play around with the theme. Lyrics. Now, like I said, sometimes the lyrics and the themes come first, so you can move these as necessary. But you play around with lyrics and themes. So, for example, with my song "Woman" that just came out, I'm sorry, the song is not "For Woman." The song is called "She Is Me." There were a lot of name changes in the process. I'm gonna take it back. Okay, so I play around with lyrics and themes, and with the song that I did that's called "She Is Me," what I did was I was going back and forth between, am I talking about the woman that I want to be or the woman that I am? And I ended up landing on, I'm talking about the woman that I want to be, and kind of having an auditory visualization of what she is. So when I listen to the song, I'm closing my eyes and I'm visualizing what it is that I want to be, the type of woman that I want to be. And so that's kind of a little bit of background, snippet of background about that. If you want to hear more about how I wrote that song, there's another video about it. You should watch it. Okay? Thank you. And also, while you're watching this video, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I think there's a button over there. You need to click it. Okay? And you like being able to figure these types of things out and you want some help indie artist-wise figuring out how to move forward. Maybe it's understanding the background things, or maybe it's doing more things like this, like figuring out how to write songs. This is the channel for you. But you gotta hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I get new videos up. Otherwise, you're going to be late. I digress. The third part is you have to flesh out the instrumental. So that's the next part that I'm working on. It's fleshing out the instrumental. So I can't just have chord progression over chord progression. It's like, okay, now I need to add additional instruments. Now I need to bring in regular percussion. I was about to say percussion. It's not a word. I'm bringing in different instruments, and this is usually when my husband starts to get involved because he is much better at working that digital audio workstation than I am. Okay, so I'm not ashamed to ask for help no more. I don't know what I'm doing on that DAW. He does, and it helps to bring him in because now I'm not just stuck with the idea in my head. I have this infant idea, and then I'm able to bring it to him. This is the idea that I have. This is kind of the skeleton of what it is. Can you help me put some meat to it? And sometimes that meat looks like a saxophone, a trumpet, something along those lines. For women, or She Is Me, I'm gonna call my song by the right name. For She Is Me, it was a flute. That was one of the things that kind of helped flesh out the instrumental and make it this just amazing song that it is. I really like my song. And last but not least, you want to edit and revise until you love it. If you get to the end of your process and you do not love this song, don't throw it away. Push it to the side and maybe come back and revisit it, because your ideas do not have a shelf life. There are things that I have worked on in 2019 that I'm just like, ooh, I need to go back to that. Let me jump back into figuring out how to flesh it out more. And it takes time. It's just like your creative process sometimes is going to be like a crock pot. It's going to take a few hours for everything to cook. I tell you, let it cook. Let it cook. Okay? Let it cook. And before you know it, it's going to be turning into something beautiful. So that is how I write my music. I start with chord progression. I play around with different lyrics and themes. I flesh out the instrumental because you need a big space for that. And you're going to kind of put everything in the digital audio workstation. And last but not least, I edit and revise until I'm absolutely, positively in love with it. And then we release it, and we're going to talk more about that later. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. This is my musical adventures with Orianna Joy. Have a great day.